Hi Glammies, how are you guys doing today? I'm coming with my monthly battle of, and this particular video is battle of the primers. So basically, if you're new to my channel and you didn't see my one from last month, I just find one product that pretty much does the same thing but from different brands, and I break each one down, tell you the likes, the dislikes, and then at the very end, they battled out, and only one survived. So, so corny. Anywho, yeah, primers are a big thing, especially if you're just getting into makeup. I think it's really important for you to have a really good primer because it helps your makeup to adhere better, and it makes your makeup last longer, which is super duper important, people. You want your makeup to last, okay? And it's something that I use almost every day. Now, sometimes I don't wear makeup, so when I don't wear makeup, I'll just do like maybe a tinted moisturizer or just a moisturizer, and that's it, and I won't put on, of course, a primer. But when I do wear a full face of makeup, I make sure I have my primer on because it makes my face and my makeup look so much more natural, flawless, and it really helps my makeup to stay longer. So primers are kind of a big thing. If you're new to the whole makeup thing, yeah, primers are kind of a little bit important, people. So, anywho, enough with the intro, right? I know. I talk so much. Anywho, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different ones. Okay, this one is Rimmel Fix and Protect Pro Primer. Okay. The next one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil-Free Primer. The next one is L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base Primer. And this is a new one, guys. I just picked this up a couple of days ago. This is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. Fancy. That's what we do on this channel. We're fancy, y'all. And last, and it's kind of an unexpected twist. Like, how did this one be a contender? This is the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20. Okay, so we'll talk about this a little later. The reason why this is in there, okay? So we'll go with the first one. Now, this one I got in, I think it was like a free gift for some points that I had at Sephora. But this is the Smashbox, okay? And this is the very first one that we'll talk about. I'm putting on a little bit on my skin. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but yeah, it's right there, okay? This is not my favorite. I have dry skin, so it's a little oily, okay? It's a little oily, and it has a weird texture to it, and it takes a while for it to set. Kind of don't like that, guys. The nice part about it is it does last. Like, once you wait for it to set, put on your makeup, go wherever you're going, your makeup does stay on. So, I mean, it really does a great job in extending the life of your makeup look. The texture, I just don't like that greasy feeling. I guess if you had an overly dry skin where you're flaking around the nose area and the forehead, this might be a certain primer that you might like. This might be really good for your skin type. But I have a normal dry skin where I don't have any flaking, and I find it a little too greasy. And it's not grease, it's oil-free. It's actually silicone, and it's slippery, okay? And it's supposed to go on your face and just, you know, slip on your face and feel good, but it's just a little bit too oily for me. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish. Okay. The next one is Rimmel London Fix and Protect Pro. Okay. And I'll put this on too so you guys can see. This particular primer is nice. Okay, it's nice. For a drugstore primer, I'll start with the pros. for a drugstore primer that's under $7, I believe. I think I paid $5.50 for this. It's a good drugstore primer. I mean, it's, you know, it does not do all these things. I'll read on what it says. It says it smooths, not so much. Resurfaces, restore, no. Brightens, no. Mattifies. How can you brighten something and mattify at the same time? I think Rimmel's lying to us, people. And protects. Okay. Yeah, no. This is a nice primer to get you started if you just want a drugstore primer. I don't think that it really does anything. When you put it on, it feels like lotion, okay? And you don't want your primer to feel like lotion because you don't want it to you have to wait so long to put your makeup on. It just prolongs the whole makeup process, and if you're just starting out, you kind of get discouraged because you put on your makeup too fast on top of your primer, and then your makeup's looking streaky, and it's just a really big mess. So the nice part about this is the deal, okay? The price is nice on it. But as for all these different things that it says it does, I didn't see that, okay? I will tell you one thing. It did mattify, and that's the reason why I didn't like it. Now, if you have oily skin, this might be the one for you, okay? If you have this really slick, oily skin in the T-zone area, this might be good for you because it really did mattify my skin way too much. I looked very ashy, and to have a combination kind of regular dry skin already, this kind of added to the ashy look and the dullness, okay? So that's the Rimmel Fix and Protect Pro, okay, guys? The next one is, and you guys know I talk about this one all the time. Now, I had this one first before all the other ones, okay? So this is the reason why this was my favorite in my favorites video, because it's the only one that I really had that I loved. So this is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. Now, so biased. I really can't find anything I don't like about this. This is how it looks. There we go. It reminds me of like a whipped cream or a mousse consistency. I have a little bit on my hand right here. Okay, we're just going to rub that into the skin. Right there. There's something about this primer that is just beyond anything else that I've ever seen in a primer. Not only does it make your skin feel oh so good when you apply it on, and another thing is, if you, whatever primer you decide to get, apply it with a brush, a stippling brush, okay, not with your hands. Only reason why is, if you have like a natural hair brush, like a MAC expensive brush, or just a synthetic one, applying your primer with the brush actually helps less absorption of the makeup into your bristles. Who would have thought? I was like, that's awesome. So yeah, that's what I do now. So it's my little tip of the day, guys. So I just want to throw that out there before I forget, because you know I'll rumble on and be like, did I include that? Yeah. So anywho, okay, back to this. Yeah, it feels so good on your skin. Honestly, when I put this on my skin, not even 20 seconds later, it is ready for me to apply makeup, okay? And I think it's really good for oily skin and for dry skin, because even though I'm dry, I do have certain areas that produce a little bit of oil. For some reason, this just makes the areas that are oily, it mattifies it, and the areas that are already dry, it brings like what do you call it? A lume, a glow. It takes away the dullness where the dry parts are on my skin. It's crazy. I love this stuff. So I think I'm already giving it away. Who's the winner? Alright, so the next one is also by L'Oreal. This is their new, and I picked this up, guys, and I don't think that I did a haul on this. Yeah, I don't think I did a haul on this. But anyway, I picked this up from Walgreens. It's the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. This is the way it looks. Okay. Now this, I'm gonna put a little bit right here on my hand. There it is right there. Now the only thing with this, they say you can wear it either on top of your makeup, underneath your makeup. I did try both. I saw a little bit of a difference, but you know the best thing to do with this is to actually mix it in with your foundation. It worked perfect when I mixed it in with the foundation. When I just put it on first and then applied my foundation, or put my foundation on first and then applied that to certain areas of my skin, I really didn't see that glow that I was looking for. But when I did mix it in, it did pretty nice. I must say, for another drugstore light infusing primer, because those are kind of tricky. Either if you're dark skinned, it can make you look a little too ashy, or if you're very fair, sometimes you can't see the glow at all, you know, because it's too frosty, too close to your skin tone. So this worked pretty well mixed with your foundation. So yeah, it was nice. All right, so the very last one is like, what is this doing in here? If seriously, this isn't a primer video. All right, let me tell you the story about this. You guys know this is my favorite tinted moisturizer ever. You guys already know that. Like, I don't need to do the whole spiel. But anywho, I had this on one day, just kind of put it on in the morning, whatever. We went out to dinner with my husband later on that night, and I just applied my foundation right over it. Didn't, you know, wash it off, just applied it right over it. And we went out to dinner, met friends, whatever. And when I came back home, my makeup was absolutely gorgeous. And I kept looking in the mirror when I was out, like, oh, I didn't use a primer. You know, this is just over a tinted moisturizer. My skin's going to be looking crazy by the end of the night. You know, I'm going to be oily on my certain oily spots. I'm going to be looking dry. Ugh. Guys, this was awesome. So I'm thinking, at first, I was like, okay, this has to be a fluke. Like, this can't be, because it's like a $3 tinted moisturizer. There's nowhere on here that says primer, okay? So I did it another day. I used this, put it on my face, applied my foundation, powder, all that good stuff, full face makeup, did the same thing. So I don't know if it's just me, guys, but this is a really nice primer. And also, because it's tinted, it gave me a little bit more coverage. Like, it gave me a really nice opaque look. I was very, very surprised. Super duper surprised, guys. So that's the other one, okay? I don't really have a con for this. I just like it so much. I mean, come on, it's SPF 20, guys. Like, everyone needs SPF in their life. Every day you need to put something on with protection, guys, for your face. It's very important. So, yeah. Okay, so basically the rundown are these products here, okay, guys? So, with this, it's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to do, like, just one winner. We're going to do a winner, and we're going to do a runner-up, okay, guys? So, of course, the winner has to be L'Oreal Perfecting Base. It's just, I can't find anything wrong with this. The price is, it's a moderately priced item for a drugstore foundation primer. It's not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive, but I think it's the one that gives you the most results, okay? And I've also had this for a while, and I don't find myself using so much of it. So it's a nice amount that you get in there. What does it say? 0.5 full ounces. So, I mean, yeah, it's a great deal. I have nothing bad to say about it. Okay. And the runner-up is my e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer. It was a nice surprise, because I was not thinking this was going to be a primer dupe. Like, seriously. But try it, guys. Tell me what you think about it. I was very, very surprised, but very happy, because I feel like I already liked it as a tinted moisturizer, and if I can get another job out of this, yeah, I'm super happy. And your $3? Oh, yeah. Alright, guys, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello to my new subbies. I love all of you. And remember, as always, stay glam. Bye.